Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Good evening, teacher and classmates.
Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Camera sound, please remember.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. All right. What day is it today?
Wednesday,
Excuse me. Yes.
September
What the day? The day?
13, September 19,
The day.
Wednesday.
All right. Wednesday, the month,
September
the date,
13th,
and the year.
2023.
What's the weather like today?
It's like sunny.
Sunny, no, it's clear. At night, it can be sunny. It's clear. Right? It's clear. Now,
Yeah.
quantifiers 2. Or talking about quantity. Quantifiers. Second. All right, pay attention, this is important. Remember the quantifiers. Words, they are words. They are words we use to count, right? Yes or not?
Yes.
Remember,
Yes.
good. Average quantity. For average quantity, we use sum, which can be used for whether it's using affirmative, and requests. Plural and uncountable. Do you remember? This one class before. Remember, yes or not? For example, here I wrote from requests. Okay, there is some water in my fridge. Remember, yes or not?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now, this is A. This is one you don't know. It means several. Por casualidad, ¿saben qué es average quantity?
Cantidad promedio.
Cantidad promedio, o sea que no es ni mucho ni poco. Muy bien. Several. Several is used for countable. All right? Countable. For example, the same. No. There are several. There are several. Well, affirmative. Affirmative. No, it's not necessary to specify this because negative got there. There are several bottles of water. There are several fruits. Let's put this different. There are several fruits in my fridge. This is the right quantity, I mean, not much, you know. It's okay. A, B. Then we have C. You must remember this one. Enough. Remember enough? Enough literal means sufficient. Sufficient. And can be used all but singular. Puede ser utilizado para todo menos para singular. El enough. All right? Remember? Yes or not?
Yes.
Good. Now, big quantities. Big quantities. For big quantities, we can use for countable or uncountable. Yes? And for this, yes?
Enough was sufficient only in singular?
Which one?
Enough.
Enough cannot be used in singular. Es la única forma en la que no lo puedes usar singular.
But
Le he puesto contable, incontable, plural, etc. Pero nunca en singular.
yeah.
Negativo, afirmativo, whatever. All right, big quantities, countable or uncountable. For this one, we have a lot of, loads of, or plenty of. They have similar meaning, all right? They are similar. You can say, I have lots, or I have a lot, vamos a cambiar, loads of students. Yes? Countable or uncountable, anything. And they have similar meaning. You can say, I have loads of students, I have a lot of students, I have plenty of students. All right?
Yes.
Good. Then we have small quantities. Ya, wait, aquí tengo que poner acá. Good. Small quantities. Small quantities. For small quantities, we use. This is number 3. And this is what number 2. For small quantities. For a small quantity, we use a few. Repeat, a few.
A few.
A few.
A few is for countable. For example, I can say, I have a few friends. Yes or not? Yes or not?
Yes.
All right, a few friends. Sorry. Then we have here, not many. Ah, no, perdón, todavía no. A little. A little. A little is the same, but for uncountable. Yes, I can say I have a little money. Yes or not?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
A bit of. Sorry. A bit of. A bit of can be used for both countable or uncountable. All right? So you can say, I have. You can say, I have. Sorry. I have a bit of friends, que no es muy usual, pero bueno, se puede. I have a bit of friends, or I have a bit of money. No son muy usuales esas dos cosas, pero bueno, es para que entiendan. Que a bit of can be used for countable and uncountable and mean small quantities. Then, not enough. Not enough, or not sufficient. For not enough and countable, we use few, sin el a. Miren la diferencia, es few sin el a. Few and not many. They have the same meaning. So you can say, I have, or there is, por aquí, there are few vegetables in my fridge. Or I can say, I don't have many vegetables in my fridge. They mean the same, all right? Yes or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Good.
teacher.
Then we have uncountable. For uncountable, we don't use few, we use little or not much. The same example. Well, no, es que no me va a caer el mismo. Ya saben que esto lo podemos usar con los dos. Tienen el mismo significado. There are few vegetables in my fridge. I have not much money in my bank account. You can use little or not much in the same context. You can use few or not many in the same context. All right? Aquí se los voy a poner un poco más fácil porque si no se van a confundir. I don't have much. Con la negación es suficiente. I don't have much. Yes or not?
Yes.
Good. Now, this is not enough. More than enough. More than enough. ¿Saben qué quiero decir con more than enough?
Más que suficiente.
Sí, demasiado. Es demasiado. Yes, more than enough. Not necessary. For this we use too much. Too much. Let's go. Too much. Too much is for uncountable, you know. For example, there is too much pollution. Too much pollution. Too many. Countable. For example, there are too many cars in the streets? Yes or not?
Yes, teacher.
Good. And to finish, ay, será que me cabe? Wait a minute, let me think. Here. Yes, here. To finish, we use a negative. Negative. Any. You know that any is used for negative and questions, right? Yes or not?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
You can say. Aquí. ¿Qué puedo hacer? Lo siento, chicos. Identifiquen ahí, ahorita lo pongo colores. Negative and questions. Any negative and questions. For example, I don't have any money left. No tengo dinero. And no. Nouns is this basically the same as any. You can say I have no money left. All right. These are the quantifiers. Do you have any doubts? Something you may want to ask? Any question perhaps? So you clear? Guys, why are you so quiet? Say something. Do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Talk to me. I need you to communicate. Fantastic. Before you copy, I want you to watch a video. Wait, let's watch a video first, then you copy. Pay attention.
Steve, we need to go shopping. Let's write down a shopping list of things we need.
All right. What do you think we need?
Let's look in the pantry first, and then in the fridge. There's just a little oil left, so we need to buy a bottle of olive oil.
But olive oil is not so tasty. Don't you think sunflower oil is a better choice?
Olive oil is much healthier than the other oils. It's more suitable for frying food.
Okay then, a bottle of olive oil. What do you want to eat for dinner tonight?
What do you say we cook some tuna salad?
Yes, sure. I love tuna salad.
Then we should buy 2 cans of tuna. We also need some bread. There isn't much bread left.
How many loaves of bread do we need?
A loaf of bread is enough. And we also need 2 boxes of tea bags. Put them on the list.
Are there any cookies?
Yes, there are a few.
How about strawberry jam? Do we have any jam?
No, there isn't any jam left. We need 2 jars of strawberry jam. We have also run out of coffee. We should buy a bag of coffee.
Oh, and I remember that you said you were going to bake a chocolate cake tomorrow. Do you have all the ingredients for it?
It's good that you reminded me of that. I need to buy a bar of chocolate. 2 sticks of butter, and a bag of sugar.
How about flour? Do we have any flour?
Yes, we do. We have some flour on the shelf.
How many bags are there?
There are 2 bags of flour. Let's look in the fridge now.
How much milk is there?
There isn't any left. We need 2 cartons of milk. We should also buy some yogurt. We need 4 tubs of plain yogurt.
How about flavored yogurt?
That's not a healthy choice. If you don't like plain yogurt, you can sweeten it yourself with your favorite fresh fruit.
That's a very good idea. Are there any eggs?
No, there aren't. We should buy a dozen eggs. We also need some potatoes, cucumbers, and radishes.
What about fruit?
Let's get 2 pounds of apples and a bunch of bananas.
And some strawberries. You know they're my favorite fruit.
Of course, we can buy 2 trays of strawberries.
Is that everything?
No, we also need to buy 2 packs of toilet paper and paper towels.
Right, and I've also added a tube of toothpaste to the list. I guess that's everything. Let's go shopping.
Are you ready to learn how to make spaghetti, Lisa?
Of course, Mom. Let's get started. Let's get out the ingredients. How much spaghetti do we need?
1 packet will be enough.
What else do we need?
1 cup of chopped tomatoes. A can of tomato paste. 1 pound of ground beef. An onion and some garlic. A bunch of basil. A half a cup of oil. A piece of Parmesan cheese. And a large pot of water. Now we have everything.
Okay, what do we do first?
First of all, let's boil the water with a handful of salt, and then add the pasta. Now let's chop the onion, the garlic, and the basil. We must fry them gently with some oil until they're soft. Next, we add the meat to the pan. You need to stir it for a few minutes until it's brown.
It sounds simple enough. What's next?
Then we can add the can of tomato paste and the chopped tomatoes. A little bit of water, about half a cup. A teaspoon of salt. And a pinch of pepper. Now let's put a lid on it and let it cook gently. It will be ready in 40 minutes.
I love spaghetti with lots of cheese on top. It looks really yummy.
Now that we've done all this hard work, it's time to eat. Bon appetit!
Hello, sir. Hello, madam. May I take your order?
Yes, please. I'd like a bowl of chicken soup to start with.
Would you like some bread with the soup?
Do you have any bread rolls?
I'm afraid not, madam.
Oh well, I'll have a slice of toast then.
Sure. And the main course?
I'll have the beef steak.
Of course. Would you like to order the dessert too?
Yes, I'd like a piece of homemade apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Would you also like something to drink?
A glass of mineral water, please.
All right. Thank you very much. What can I get you, sir? I don't want a starter. I'd like to have pasta with mushrooms, please. Would you like some black pepper and some grated cheese in your pasta, sir? Yes, sure, that sounds great. And to drink? I would like a cup of coffee, please. How would you like your coffee? A little milk and sugar. And for dessert? Do you have any chocolate cake at all? Yes, there's white chocolate cake and chocolate and orange cake. I'll have the chocolate and orange cake, please. Anything else? No, thank you. Your order will be served soon.
Did you understand something? So.
Yes, teacher.
All right. A little, maybe a lot. You have to say, speak, I understood a lot. I understood a little or little. Quantifiers, use it. Now, I'm taking the screen capture, say hi. Look in the same link.